the focus on Dr. Nigel Clarke, well, for his first TV interview since news broke of his upcoming departure, he spoke exclusively on CVM's lead story, reflecting on his legacy and the path ahead for his successor as finance minister. Ramon Gordon has that report.
Is it true that the partisan political nature of the job that you're in, not that you're a partisan politician, but the partisan political nature of the job was one of the things you least enjoyed? Is that true?
The divisiveness?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
In his first TV interview following news of his impending departure, outgoing Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke told CVM's lead story he's leaving his successor a solid foundation.
Our foreign exchange reserves are greater, higher than they've ever been. Our debt is on track to be at the lowest level in nearly 45 years. Inflation has moderated and is now in the target band of 5%. Unemployment is at historic lows. And we have, up to the last measurement, had 10 quarters of consecutive economic growth.
In 65 days, Clarke is set to depart the Holness-led cabinet for the International Monetary Fund, IMF, where he will become a deputy managing director. Since that announcement, questions have swirled about a possible replacement and whether the ministry can facilitate a smooth transition of duties.
The Ministry of Finance, like other entities, institutions, etc. in Jamaica, are not perfect. However, the Ministry of Finance is strong and durable and provides great policy advice. The critical thing is to have the courage to take on good policy advice. And oftentimes, politicians fall victim to the desire to please, yeah? Not recognizing that the greatest pleasure that you can give is to have a strong economy that benefits everybody.
It's Clarke's fiscal shrewdness that's credited with stirring the economy through the COVID-19 pandemic and other recent shocks, including Hurricane Beryl. IMF Director Kristalina Georgieva agrees.
This level job, you know, you're approached, right? So Kristalina Georgieva herself approached me one morning. I was on my way driving to the country. I was actually driving to Westmoreland that day. The level of this possibility had an immediate impact on me because I even for me, the story I gave you a while ago about futures that you did not imagine, I'm a living example of that.
Clarke describes discipline as key to maintaining the economy's growth trajectory and says whoever takes over his portfolio must balance the need to meet immediate demands with the need to ensure sustainable economic growth.
That's your greatest challenge, to please internally and externally?
If I would say my greatest strength has been ability to be disciplined and to have the courage to say no, but to also have the technical understanding to explain why no is not in the best interest of the country.
Clarke's departure momentarily concludes his entry into the political arena, a journey that was championed from the start by his longtime friend and ally, Andrew Holness.
Our future is not fixed. Our future is very much fluid, and we make our own future. And by virtue of our own performance, we can bring possibilities into place that we can't even imagine today. We are people of agency. Sometimes we are led to believe that I just saw the thing set. Just by virtue of what we do today, we can bring possibilities tomorrow that we can't yet see.
Ramon Gordon for CVM News.